Looking for Madden 21 Ultimate Team coins with fast delivery? IG Vault has the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 6% off your order. Yo, what's up everybody? It's Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com. Here with another Madden 21 gameplay for you guys today. I wanted to break down a new defense that I put up as a tip last week in an actual game so you guys can see how it works against a lot of the meta type stuff you see online, trips, pats, trips tight end, etc. So, you guys remember, I posted a tip on how I'm running this 3-5 wide, where I'm sliding my rushers out to actually change the assignment of the contain. This is very effective at keeping, players in the pocket so they can't roll out, throw those crossers and corners on the run that everybody seems to like to do. Now, this guy right here, he has Vic as his quarterback. And, this is a game where I had to utilize this a lot. So I'm kind of excited to break it down for you guys. So just as a reminder, I'm running the 4-6 playbook on defense and the Jets playbook on offense. And if you guys want to get better at the game, make sure you check out sportsgamers.com. That's where I put up all my premium tips, ebooks, offensive and defensive schemes to help you guys get better. And make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Drop a like. It does help me out a lot. So you guys can see right away, I slid the rusher out on the right. So my defensive end would actually be on the contain. The reason why I do this is that, when you see these trips formations, most people want to roll out to the tight end side because they have the crossers going across the field to the tight end side. So that's why you see that the rusher on the right of the screen, I'm sliding him out so that if they do try to roll out, he's not going to really be able to. That is, also going to help keep him in the pocket. I can get some pressure, really lock down his offense that way. Now, we'll mix things up. I'm not always going to do that. But the reason why you see me shifting the line to the left is in case he wants to run inside zone. I can shoot in there, blow him up. Now, right away, I have him on a 3rd and 8. So now he's actually in wide trips pats. So this is a formation I'm definitely going to play different than trips tight end. I'm just going to play a little bit of man coverage here. See, I send the spy at him. And I know that he's going to playmaker as soon as I send the spy. So I basically anticipated that, jumped it for the pick 6. That's just, you guys got to know how routes kind of like bounce this year or how people tend to playmaker them. And that was just anticipation right there. I knew I needed to send someone at the quarterback so he didn't scramble. And I figured it was going to be that guy. Because he's the closest to the quarterback, and once he did that, I had to cover up for him, and he tried me, and I made him pay. So 7-0 right off rip is a great way to start the game. Can't be mad at that. Now, guys, if you're wondering why that sliding the rusher out on the side they like to roll out to is going to keep the quarterback in the pocket, it's because generally when you just keep him the way he is, the outermost rusher is on the contain. Now I'm running Mike Blitz 3. So, both of my outside linebackers are blitzing. I'm crashing my D-line up. So, when I slide my rusher outside, instead of him being on the contain, now the D-end is on the contain, and that definitely helps a lot. Alright, now, when he's in this wide trips pats, I don't really feel like I need to do that too much. This is not, as heavy as a rollout type of formation. If he starts to do it, we'll definitely, take it away. But he just, we got some lurk game going on right now. Basically right there, that was all I had to cover. Everything else was pretty much boxed up pretty good. And I just jumped underneath it, anticipating that he might go to the flat on a little drag. And he did. 2 pick sixes, back-to-back drives. There's not much better way to start off the game than that. So I'm thinking after he sees this, he's not going to run that trips pats formation anymore. That formation, he's throwing 2 pick sixes, back-to-back drives. So I'm thinking he's probably going to stay more in trips tight end. The trips pats formation, I feel like you can box it pretty well with man, then mix in some match. I don't really have problems with that formation at all. And he's staying with it, which is kind of surprising. But against this formation, I do like to just spread my line out. I don't really feel the need to shift just because it doesn't really have a dominant run. And like I said, it's not as heavy as a rollout type of formation. Again, I just mix in a little man coverage. No one's open. He forces it and woo! Ha! That's a dot, I guess, right? That was hot, right? Hey, I guess you'll take it however you can get it, right? So, never like to run too much of the same coverage over and over again. I'm always trying to just make adjustments to keep my opponent off balance. And look at how my rusher gets nano detected coming off the edge free. Whew. Man, these contains a lot of times recently have been getting nano detected. That's why if you don't think, that, and we get the pressure there, sack. If you don't think you need to worry about the rollout, honestly, it's just better to leave him on standard blitz angles, but obviously he has Vic, so, it's definitely a quarterback that can get out of the pocket pretty easily. But, bring a little pressure at him. Now we're going to go Mike Blitz, man coverage. He doesn't really have anything, just throws it away. As you guys can see, I'm mixing in man and zone, match coverage, a little bit of everything. Blitz, sometimes a 3-man rush. I'm just really trying to keep this guy off balance. I don't want him to get a feel for anything that I'm doing. Now, trips tight end, right back to trips tight end. So in a situation like this where it's 3rd and 19, I definitely want to play a little bit different style defense. I want to turn my zone drops on for flats to at least 20-25. And I really do want to bring a little bit of extra pressure. Blitz a corner. So now you're not even seeing me slide the rusher out because I'm blitzing that corner. I know that he's going to come free. And I just need to take away the middle myself. And now it's 4th and 29. So this is definitely a situation where I am bringing the kitchen sink at him because, I just don't want him to have the opportunity to get anything off. And, hey, basically he tried to get out of the pocket again, and I'm just not having that. And you guys can see, spoke about this a lot. These offenses that people run right now, you got to keep them in the pocket because if they get out of the pocket, that's when they can start to throw these delayed fades. That's when the throwing angles for like bombs and crossers and corners just becomes a lot easier. But when you keep them in the pocket, they really can't do hardly any of that. So finally on offense myself, and first play, I'm going to do a little rollout myself, and that was a little force. Want to see if RG3 had that juice. Thankfully, it was one of those throws that was either going to be an incompletion or it was going to go out of bounds, or, I was going to, basically so close to the sideline, nothing bad really was at risk. But still, that was a force, not a smart pass, because, I'm up 14 and I have ball already in field goal range. So let's just calm it down here. Check it down in the flat. It looks like he's running Mike Blitz 3 himself. So, he's running the meta on offense and defense. What I like to go against, I feel like these games are more fun when you play against people who know what they're doing. And I know you're looking at the score, but hey, man, I'm just a beast. So just because I beat someone like this doesn't mean that they're a bad player. But yeah, so this base right here, anytime I see 3-5 wide, I'm testing them immediately if they can stop this base, because honestly, most people cannot stop that base at all from 3-5, and if you got that in your back pocket whenever you want it, that's a good weapon. Whew, so this is a very difficult area of the field. When you have to pass the ball, something I like to go to a lot, which is what you're going to see me try to do right here, is curl routes. Curl routes do sit down really well, just like it did there. And if you can hit a low ball and have a couple different ones spaced out so that the user has to pick, you have a good opportunity to get a touchdown. That's just exactly what happened there. He's in Mike Blitz 3. With his user, he didn't really know where to go. I had a curl and then like a little hook more so over the middle, and then my tight end going behind both of them. And I had both flats. So, as the user, he really didn't know what to do. And, he left a curl that was, I motioned wide open. And I motioned him for the spacing purposes. So now, it's 21-0 really quick. This guy's, like I said, this guy's actually a pretty decent player. Like, he's not bad at all. I'm just playing some defense right now. I personally love playing against people who run these trips formations. To me, those are the easiest formations for me to defend that are meta. And I feel like that's just because, like, those formations, like, they're really good, but they take a lot of skill to run. They're not easy formations to run, like bunch and bunch tight end. So, like, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get flooded in them. And I won't even say he doesn't know what he's doing. But, like, if you're not elite with them, it's hard to move the ball against someone like me. And, I feel like he's a good player, but I wouldn't say he's, elite. Now, we got the screen popping up right away. He's going to continue the game. I don't know why he's taking so long. But again, you saw him back in the trips. And every time he goes to trips, if I am rushing 5, I'm sliding that rusher out so he can't roll out. I'm shifting the line away, and I'm looking to blow up the run myself, right? And then if he ends up passing, I mean, I am rushing 5. Sometimes I'll get some untouched pressure. Sometimes I'll just get some sheds, but the coverage is good. So I'll mix that and just, again, you see me slide that rusher out. Always slide him on the tight end side because I know that's where guys want to roll out to, right? And that allows the defensive end to actually be on the contain. See, look. Look if he rolls out, what's going to happen? See what I mean? He's just rolling right into my players. That keeps him in the pocket, and he just chucked something right to me. He was lucky I didn't lurk that. So I was just a smidgen late on that route combo. I didn't expect that. I hadn't seen it before, but I will look for that, see if he does it again. So, again, sometimes I'm blitzing even more. Like I'm blitzing outside corners and stuff. And look, same route combo, so I jump it. Nothing's open. He has to take a sack. So, not only is it keeping him in the pocket, but I'm still getting pressure. And that was, 3 routes he sent there? But you guys can see I'm sending a slot corner here. Jump the flat. I knew he was going to have to make a quick read. And we're out. Another pick 6. I mean, I don't think this guy wants to smoke versus my defense. I don't know, man. This defense right here is really baggy right now. And I thought I scored. Guess not. But, we'll just run some fullback dives. Now, guys, if you don't know, when you're on conservative on offense, sometimes when you get interceptions, they cover the ball up and you can't really run fast. Now, to get out of that, you can just kind of like celebrate, do some like of the celebrations, and you'll get out of that. I just didn't do it there because I didn't think I needed to. And like honestly, sometimes I don't do it anyways because I'm not trying to risk fumbling. But if you do want to, that's how you do it. So here, again, just run a fullback dive, see if we can't get in, and we do. But again, really we just wanted to, this was a defensive video, talk about this defense. So while you're seeing me rush 5 most of the time, when you see me bring those extra players, I'm either bringing the outside corner on the tight end side or the slot corner on the receiver side. It kind of just depends what route combos they're doing, what motions they're doing. I want to mix it up. And generally speaking, like on 3rd and 4th and longs, I'm definitely sending that extra rusher because I don't want them to have time to get these long developing routes off. And, I pretty much am guaranteeing myself pressure even when they block extra players. By doing that, as you've seen, every time I've done it, I've got an untouched pressure, either resulting in sacks, bad throws, even picks. Just nothing good is coming of this for him. So again, slide the rusher outside, shift the D-line to the side he wants to run. And now he's audibly down into single back. So, like, as soon as I see this, I already know, like, he's super uncomfortable, and I thought that was a play. I thought that was a play action just because he's down 28-0. I didn't really think he'd run the ball there, but, he did, and, he got 4 yards, but, I shot through. Yeah, so that was good defense. We'll stay with that. We're not mad at all. And you can see, like, he has 3 O-line abilities, I believe, center and the tackles. So, his O-line's good. So, it's just, it's just the defense. Okay, so that time I wasn't able to get in, and he kind of gashed me on that run. So, clear to me he does not want to pass the ball against me anymore, and he's probably just going to try to audible down. So, we got to look out for that. So, okay, same thing. We're going to shift a little bit different shift until we figure this out. That was good defense right there. We'll take that every time. I don't really feel like he's going to try to pass the ball. I mean, maybe he'll try to mix one in, but so far, every time he's gone out to the audible game, he's just looking to run. So he's in trips now. Now he's audibling again. This time he has to tight end in the trips. Single back to the right. So we're gonna go stand over this lineman, and this was actually a play action. That's why I paged the blitz, and that's why you should not run play action, especially from under center, because you're gonna get sacked. So you see I still have my linebackers spread out from when he came out of trips because he's coming out in these trips formations, so I'm just doing that in general. But now he's back in the Y off trips pads. And like I said, this is a different formation. I don't like to blitz this one as heavily because it's more spread out. So I just tend to play more coverage, and maybe I'll blitz like 5, but I'm definitely not doing a lot of crazy blitzes. And it looked like he tried to hit his tight end coming, over the middle. I actually sent the spy there, and he swatted it down. That was a hell of a play right there by Lott. Can't lie. Can't lie. So 4th and 15. Now, I said I normally don't blitz these outside corners, but being this is 4th and 15, I do want to here. Just to guarantee myself some pressure, and actually got picked up. And he just took off with Vic. I think what happened there is he didn't mean to go past the line of scrimmage, and once he did, he was trying to throw the ball, but it didn't let him. So he ended up having to slide. Woo! This one is getting dark. So he's running 3-5 also, you know. Man, I'm getting greedy here. Getting greedy. Do I got touchdown, touchdown, touchdown? No. RG3 did not lead that very well. So that was needed to be more led to like the corner of the end zone. He kind of just let it straight. So I'm already noticing that RG3's release is not Brett Favre's at all. Now, I won't say it's bad, but you know, for me, like, yeah, I use his mobility here and there, but I more so just throw the ball. So for me, that difference in release is actually kind of big because with the defenders being so fast right now, like I feel like any little difference is big. So I might go back to Favre. I don't know. I was just testing out RG3. I definitely like RG3. He's tough. I mean, his release is not bad at all. It's one of the better ones in the game. And he's for me, I think he's like 98 speed, 99 speed. I don't even know, but whew. Brett Favre's release is just something else, man. The first game I had Brett Favre, I wasn't a fan. Ooh, I thought he threw it to me again. So you guys can see my first reaction when I send the heat. If I see a flat pass, I'm jumping it. Because I know 9 out of 10 Madden players, if they see the blitz, they're throwing to the flat. And I don't know how that wasn't a pick. But yeah, the first game I had Brett Favre, I wasn't a fan, honestly. But the more and more I played with him, he was amazing. So maybe that's going to be what it's like for RG3. We'll see. Now, he's trying to onside me to open up the second half. And we recover it. So I'm just going to, cut the suspense. This was the end of this game. Definitely, I know it was a flood. Most of the games I've been posting lately have been more competitive. But I just want to show this defense. And I thought this was a great game to do it because he ran a lot of meta stuff on offense.